Hey guys, it's Andy, back here once again on PokemonShowdown.com, ready to ladder in the OU tier. This time I have a team built around Mega Garchomp. As you can see, we're still at 14-11 with the win-to-loss ratio we had. I just realized we can reset. So when I lost that very first battle, I could have reset. So I should actually be at 2 losses, but that's neither here nor there. About this Mega Garchomp team, team builder, here we go. I actually made a Mega Garchomp team not too long ago. It was a mixed attacking, like wall breaking set. It's pretty standard for Mega Garchomp, I believe, with like Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, and then Earthquake and Stone Edge. I really liked the team, I really liked the Mega Garchomp, but I don't know, I won 3 out of 3 battles with it. So I think the team was decent, but at the same time I think there were a lot of improvements to be made with it, and I wanted to start from scratch, build an entirely new Mega Garchomp team, this time more physically oriented, built around sand offense. So let me just go over the team I built around it this time. Again, this one might also not be very good, but we'll see. So here we got a Hippowdon. This is my sand setter. I believe this is the standard spread on Hippo, with max HP, a bit of defense, and a bit of special defense. With the moves, I got Earthquake, Toxic, Stealth Rock, and Slack Off. Again, I'm pretty sure that's also standard. I know sometimes they run Stone Edge instead of Toxic, but I figured Toxic would be pretty nice. And here I got my Clefable with Moonblast, Calm Mind, Wish, and Protect this time. I originally had Thunder Wave and Soft Boiled, but I decided Wish Protect would be nice to, pass some wishes maybe. And, not much else to say there. I'm lacking T-Wave, but I don't really need it since I have, speed control with Excadrill. Aside from Excadrill, I don't really have a lot of speed control. That's an issue. Like I said, I don't know how good this team will be, but either way, this is just, I wanted to make a new team, so here it is. Now, I know you're looking at this Volcanion and seeing these safety goggles, and I know you're thinking how much of a noob I am. Not only do these alleviate the sand, Cliff has Magic Guard, by the way, so that doesn't care about sand. These alleviate the need to worry about sand for my Volcanion. They also prevent Spore and, powder moves. And looking at the team, I'm noticeably weak to things like Tangrowth. Tangrowth stuck out to me for some reason. So I put safety goggles on this, and it'll be my go-to check for Tangrowths. That way I can come in on Sleep Powders. If they have Rock Slide, that'll be kind of annoying, but if they don't, if they see my Volcanion, I'm going to assume that they don't expect me to have safety goggles and are just going to go for, a Sleep Powder, because that could hit anything on my team, and, it would be bad for me. So that's what my Volcanion is for, and it's also to absorb Scalds, of course. For the moves, I got Fire Blast, Steam Eruption, HP Grass, and Sludge Wave. I have max HP. Again, I don't know if I'll swap that for speed or if I like this. We'll see. I might tweak this. I might drop safety goggles, but for the moment, I think it's, okay. We'll see, though. And here I got a standard Rush Drill. Really not much to say about it. I've used this exact set before. No, I haven't. I don't have Rapid Spin on this. I have Defog on my Skarmory, but I do have Swords Dance instead of Rapid Spin. That way I can, not bulk up, but power up my Excadrill if need be. So, there's that. And we'll just go over my Skarmory. It's got, okay, it does not have Defog. Okay, I made this a few days ago, so my memory of it isn't the best, but I did remember this. I have Spikes, Roost, Iron Head, and Whirlwind. That's right, I dropped Defog for Whirlwind at the last minute. There's a lawnmower right outside. Hopefully you can't hear that, but if you can, I apologize. I'm physically No, I'm not physically defensive. I'm specially defensive. That's right. This is in order to take things better, things being like Scald, I think. I'm not sure. But either way, it's Spadef. I figured that would be better on this sand team. And then finally, got the Mega Garchomp. Like I mentioned, this is physically oriented with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Sub SD, Jolly Max HP and attack, and not HP, speed. Wow. So, like I said, that's the team. Hopefully it'll do well. But if it doesn't, I've actually, last video I mentioned I would like you guys to comment if you think I should ladder off screen, and I gave my reasons as to why I gave you guys that ultimatum, and no one replied, but I came to a conclusion. Today, since I'm using this team and I don't know how good it is, if I do lose significantly, I am going to start laddering off screen. That way I get back up to where I am, and like I mentioned, we're at 1411. Still not very high. I think I could be, significantly higher if I laddered more, but like I mentioned, I am only laddering once a week, only for like an hour a day. So, there's that. I think with that out of the way, we can just get started and look for a battle. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so just gonna look for another battle. Don't know what this means. I got disconnected again, so that was kind of funny. But here we are. We got a game against Osmosis. 1, 2, 4. He's got a scary team. I'm not sure who he would lead with. I'm expecting Rotom. This could be a Stealth Rock lead. He could lead Gengar, could lead this, could lead this. I don't expect Clef, so I'm not leading with this Steel type, but I think he's going to lead Rotom. So I think Clefable is my play. He does lead with this, so unfortunately rocks are going to get up. He might just go for damage, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a Stealth Rock lead. Moonblast should be a 2-hit KO regardless. Gonna start the timer. Again, sorry if you can hear that lawnmower in the background. You might not be able to, but if you can, once again, I apologize. And I apologize if I'm... Okay, he has Poison Jab on his Terrakion. I didn't expect that. But at this point, I'm going for Moonblast, because if he gets up rocks, that'll be bad, so kind of expect him to do that. But he might go for Poison Jab again. Nope, he goes out to Rotom. So, glad I did that. His Rotom is faster than me. That's not very good. And kind of want to just go for a Wish. As he Volt switches, probably going to go out to Gengar. He might not, though, fearing the Thunder Wave, but I don't have it. I mean, he doesn't know I don't have it. He might know since I revealed the... Oh, I didn't reveal the Wish. Now I revealed the Wish. And now, kind of want to go out into something that can take on a Gengar, but I don't know what that is. So I'll just go for Protect here to heal my Clefable up, as he is sub, which is unfortunate, but not really much I could do there. Now I'm going to go out to my Hippo, get up my Stealth Rock maybe, as he burns me, which, doesn't really matter. I wasn't going to be hitting much with Earthquake anyway. I will get up my Stealth Rock though. Z hexes for incredible damage. And how much does burn do? I think it's 11. Oh, it doesn't say anywhere. No, it's 12. It's 12, definitely. Yeah, no, I'm not going to let my thing go down. I'll go out to my... Yeah, I'll save this for sand. I'll go into my... Huh. A Volcanion here. He did just go for Hex again. I didn't expect that really, but it's what he went for. But now I can go for Steam Eruption and hope I hit. As he's not able to knock me out, and this should break the sub. And I am gonna go for it again. Because he did go for sub again. Hopefully I hit, as I do. Okay, he just knocked me out there. Sand might go down here. If it does, well played on his part. As it does not, which means I can go into my Excadrill and just start threatening things with Iron Head. Yeah, I'm going for this. Could go into Rotom, but you know, rocks are up, sand is up. I would have no problem if he does, which he decides to do that. And now go into my Clef. As he did just go for Will-O-Wisp, very nice. The sand subsides. And I think I just want to fire off a Moonblast. Because at this range, I think it 2-hit KOs Gengar. 57, yeah, it should. As he just Hydros. But I'm fine with weakening Rotom. Definitely fine with that. I'll Wish right here. As he hard switches to Terrakion. Huh. I guess sacking it? How much did Poison Jab do before? 73%. Well, I'll protect then. If he gets up rocks, good play on his part. As he Stone Edges, very nice. Now I'll live for sure and be able to knock this thing out. I lived that crit barely, but you know, that puts me a bit farther in the back than I would be had he not crit me, of course. But I did live, so I mean, I guess I'm still fortunate in that regard. Does it go out to Zam? I'll just go for Wish in case he does like Calm Mind or Substitute or something. I think he would just attack me here, but in case he doesn't, I'm going to take advantage as he Megas, hits the Magic Guard, which he already had, and goes for Shadow Ball. And I guess my only play here is Skarmory. Just go for an Iron Head to Okay, I was under the yeah, I'm not playing this well at all, because I was under the impression he was sashed, but he's not, of course. Yeah, I'll just go for Iron Head. I'm Spadef. I don't think he can 2-hit KO me unless he has like HP Electric. He does go out to Thundurus, and that resisted hit did nothing. He also has leftovers on this thing. What? Well, I kind of want to just go out to Hippo right now and try to sub on something. Actually, is it time for that yet? Yeah, it has to be. I don't have another play, really. I thought about whirlwinding him out, but it is what it is. Fortunately, my Sand got up before he knocked off my item there. Rock Slide is really free right here. Like at this point, I think my Excadrill just kind of wins. So if I don't miss this Rock Slide, I should be in a good position. If I am stalled out, though, I'm going to have to. Now he would go into Rotom here, right? Like he has no business staying in. How healthy is Rotom? 39. I gotta calc this. Excadrill. Rotom. Fizdef. Rock Slide doesn't do enough. I gotta go for SD right here as he chooses to stay in, which means... Okay, well, now I'm going for Iron Head for sure. I don't know why he would stay in just a soft boiled, but now I really think it's over. I don't agree with that at all. I think he would try to pivot into stuff, but at this point I think my Excadrill just wins. Still have, what, 4 turns left of sand? 5? 4, 5? I'm not sure. Oh boy, I forgot about this thing. Forgot entirely about this thing. This is what I meant. That's so lame. That is so lame, dude. Gotta let my Excadrill go down then. As Shadow Ball is not able to knock me out, so I guess that was the play to make. I completely... Like I said, I think I mentioned this before, Trace is one of those abilities I never remember. It's like Mold Breaker. I never take into consideration opposing Mega Alakazam's Trace, just because when I see something like Mega Alakazam, I never think, oh, it's Trace, you know, that's why it's good. I always think, oh, it's going to KO me with its massive special attack. Is Iron Head in range? Is it in range of Iron Head now? Nope. Which means I have to risk a Rock Slide. There it is. But I think he might still be in range of Rock Slide if I hit. Yep. Would have been nice to hit that a turn ago, but, you know, I can't always have everything good. I think I just lose now because he can go into Thundurus and knock both of these guys out. Man, what a game. What a game. Unless Garchomp can somehow live. He would try to burn me, right? How healthy is this? 62. Still gonna try to win this, but after that miss, I don't think I have a chance. I probably wouldn't have had a chance regardless, but that miss really dwindled my chances. That's Mega Garchomp. It still does 97% min with HP Ice. That is absolutely preposterous. Yeah, I don't actually have a play right here. Just 2 Dragon Claw. Mega and Dragon Claw. As he goes for Hex right away, I could have subbed on this guy. What? What? I don't believe my eyes. He would have... What a game, dude. Oh my gosh. How do you choke away something like that? I don't believe it. That is insane. Why would you just straight up Hex? That is unbelievable to me. What a game, though. Man. Okay, so after reviewing a few things, I've concluded that my opponent... Well, first of all, I was calcing Thundurus with a Life Orb, and he didn't have a Life Orb. He had leftovers, so he could only do 75 to 88, which means he couldn't OHKO me, which makes sense why he went into Gengar first. And secondly, he went for Hex, you know, just to get that damage. Had he burned me, I still could have gone up a sub, but then again, Hex did 33%, so he still would have broken my sub regardless. Once I missed that Rock Slide, I lost guaranteed, but I still might have lost before that, but that's irrelevant, because I haven't really been playing the best today. I'm kind of distracted, I'm kind of in a hurry. I actually lost 30 points from losing that battle, and I don't know if I'll be able to make all that up. I would need probably at least 3 games, and I don't think I have nearly enough time to do that. Probably have enough for 1, maybe 2 more. You know, this is probably a bad time to even ladder, but I wanted to do this just because I've consistently done it once a week, and I figured I wanted to do it again, even though this team isn't probably the best, and my mindset probably isn't the best, but I would still prefer consistency. So we're looking for a game right now, and we got one against Ash Victor with another powerful offense team. This team is built more to deal with stall, and we haven't encountered any yet, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll try to handle it, because I think I still might have a chance to beat it, because this can beat these 2, maybe these 3, maybe these 4, but Bisharp, nah, I can handle Bisharp even, so this might be pretty well matched for us. I don't know who he would lead. I would expect either of these, maybe even this if it's Scarfed. But I will lead... I don't want to lead Clef and hope he doesn't lead Bisharp, but I kinda... I don't know. Maybe I'll just lead Volcanion expecting the Serp. Because he leads Kyurem. Okay. Now that is interesting. That is very interesting. He could go for Fusion Bolt, and he could go for Earth Power. I'm not sure which is stronger. I'm gonna go into Clef and try to pivot, I guess. That was really unfortunate, because I need this thing healthy to deal with Serp, so I can't just stay in and take an attack, because he does go for Fusion Bolt. Oh my gosh, is he banded? No, he's Life Orb, okay. Well, that's even worse. Because now I still have to pivot. He went Freeze Shock? Really? This guy has Freeze Shock. What am I even playing? I'm going out to Scarm. Hopefully this doesn't KO, as it basically does. For no reason at all. Wow, the one Kyurem in the game that had Freeze Shock went for it on my Protect. I've never seen anything like it. This is so obnoxious, I can't even describe it. As he goes for Dragon Claw again when I could double into Clef, I'm pretty sure this guy does not know what he's doing. As... I'll go into my Hippo now, because if he... Yeah, I'm good. I'm a good player, you guys. I made a play. I didn't expect that. I expected him to either go try hard and go for Freeze Shock again, or go for Fusion Bolt, but fortunately that worked out. But I'm getting up my rocks as he knocks off my Smooth Rock, and he is Life Orb himself. Very nice. And now I kind of want a Toxic. Although he doesn't really have an Earthquake switch in besides Serp, so I kind of expect him to go Serp, so I'm going for Toxic. I should go for Earthquake, because I don't understand this guy's plays so far, but if I can Toxic the Serp, it'll be a much less threat, but he makes a good play and goes for Iron Head on my Hippowdon, so I don't even know what to say anymore. And he'll probably get the flinch right here, just, you know, yep, there it is. Not even surprised at this point. That's what happens when you make good plays. I'm going to save this then, go into my Garchomp. As he does go for Iron Head, doing over almost 50% damage with one attack. That is obnoxious, and he's probably going to go for... Would he go for a Sucker Punch? No, he'll probably just mindlessly spam Iron Head, but at this point I don't care. I'm going for Sub, as he does Sucker Punch. That's cool. And now I kind of want to SD. Drain his Sucker Punches a little, because I kind of need to be behind a Sub now. Yeah, I'm just going to go for this, because I need it at this point. Would he attack now? I think he would go for Sucker again, as he does. Sand subsides. Would he still Sucker? He used 3. Go for it again. Ah, got him. Now I'm definitely gonna Swords Dance again, because he's likely going to Sucker again. Yep, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Go for it. Damn it. He got me. Do I have enough for a Sub? Yeah. And I'm going for it. Is he... Okay, I don't agree with that, but doesn't matter at this point, I guess. Now he's definitely gonna attack. I'll just SD right here. And go for Earthquake. I'm tired of this, as he Suckers, of course. That's what happens every single time. Kinda want to go out to my Hippo, because it doesn't really do anything other than get up the sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all 8 of them, so that's cool. I'll just slack off here, as there's likely no possibility of me winning this game now, but gotta try, as Showdown is lagging something fierce, which is not good. I will go for Iron Head, because it'll knock this thing out. Would have knocked this thing out, but now he can go into this thing. How much does Surf do? $88. Okay, opponent has disconnected. Hopefully he's gone for good, because you know, I don't want to deal with him after that nonsense. Like, I don't like playing around Sucker Punch, and as you can see, it didn't work out for me. But even then, like, what else did he do that I didn't agree with at all? Like, the Kyurem plays, the having Freeze Shock and using it on my Protect was next level nonsense. Staying in against Hippo just to Iron Head flinch me down. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I do not want to be playing when I'm in a hurry and when I'm losing points at an alarming rate. So, I don't know. He has 20 seconds left. I'm sure he'll come back when he has 1 second left, so there's no point in me even pausing it, because I'm sure he'll be right back. He still has this game won, I'm pretty sure, but he does have that 10 seconds, so we'll see if we win this, that'll be fortunate, but okay, we did win, so we take that, especially after flinching down my hippo, so be right back. Alright, so I actually moved all the way back up to 1402, so, I mean, I don't know, I'm dropping in GXE and Glicko, but, I mean, my ELO is still relatively where it was one battle ago, so that's good. This will probably be the last battle I have today on this video, so unless, like, because, you know, I'm running out of time, unless, like, I go do what I'm gonna do, then come back later, and if I do that, you know, I'll obviously have more than just this as my last battle, but pretty sure this is going to be the last one. We should be at about 30 minutes right now, so we gotta, I think this is gonna be a fun last battle. He's got a, well, maybe not, because of these two, but other than that, I think Mega Garchomp can put in some work. With that in mind, I kind of expect him to lead Diancie. And if he doesn't, I'm leading Hippo. I'm leading Hippo either way, but I think, you know, Hippo is a good choice. As he leads Heatran, so I'm fine with that. Even if he has whatchamacallit, I'm still fine. I don't see any way to get rid of Rocks unless this is a Defog Gliscor, and if it is not Toxic Heal, so I'm definitely going for Stealth Rock here, as he does go into Gengar, so Rocks are here to stay. I'm very glad about that. Now I'm in a bit of a bind, though. Something either has to get burnt or, you know, take a heavy hit. I mean, Volcanion is pretty free right here. Unless he's like... Oh, he pulls a double into his Gliscor. Okay, this can't knock me out. Not sure what he was expecting there at all, but yeah, I don't know. Just gonna make absolute sure. I know, like, offensive Life Orb Excadrill barely KOs, so I'm just gonna check Volcanion, and Gliscor. Yeah, Steam Eruption kills, Earthquake does not, so I'm going for Steam Eruption. So if I hit, this is dead. Nice. One threat out of the way. Goes into Diancie right here. I'm not sure why. I'm definitely going for Steam Eruption again, as I don't think he can knock... Okay, he has Earth Power, that's fine. I didn't need that for anything else other than to pivot into potentially Will-O-Wisp Gengar, and I didn't want to switch anything in, of course, as my Sand is still up, which means I can go into my Excadrill and just click Earthquake, or do I think he's going into Gengar? He might have Protect. I'm sure he has Protect. Could be real right here and go for SD. Do I have a reason not to? Yeah. Because he does go Gengar. Really? Man, I'm sure. Yep. Oh, Sand is still up. Should I Iron Head here? Or do I think he'll go Heatran? If he goes Heatran, I'll at least be able to see if he has an item, as he does try to pivot back in between Heatran and that. As it appears, he is... I don't know what he is. But Sand is still up, so I don't see a point in not going for Earthquake, as Rocks are whittling him down, so just gonna go for that and knock out the Heatran. And Sandstorm is still raging, so I should be able to knock out, and he just forfeits, so I might have time for one more actually, so let me see. Alright, yeah, so I think I actually have time for one more, so I'm gonna get a final battle, win or lose, we're about to see. We're up against Anirudh 96, and he's got a team that I'm not sure I'm comfortable going up against. I don't even know who to lead. He would probably lead Lando, or this. He has a random Magnezone that's going to be a problem for my Skarmory. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to play a certain way. I don't know if This wouldn't bug me if I wasn't on a timer. I mean, it would still bug me regardless, but this is going to be even more annoying. I kind of just want to lead Volcanion, but he has his own Volcanion, which... why wouldn't he? I'm just going to lead Hippo. As he leads Mag, that's fine with me. I'm just going to get up my rocks, because he doesn't appear to have a way to get rid of them. And I doubt he would even stay in. As he does not, goes on out to his own Landorus. And I'm going to Toxic this thing. I mean, granted, I don't have a way to get rid of him either, but at least with this thing Toxic, it's not really as much of a threat. What would he go out to here? He's probably going to U-turn. I'll just slack off in case he Earthquakes, because he has a threat to U-turn, which is why I don't want to switch out, because that baits in anything. Now he's obviously going to go this thing. Actually, he might not. He might expect me to attack with like an Ice Fang or something, but or even an Earthquake expecting his Volt switch, but he did go Volcanion, which I don't really agree with, because had I Earthquake, that it wouldn't have killed, of course, but would have done a lot. Kind of want to go out to my own Volcanion now, although I don't think I can really do much back. With that in mind, I think I'm gonna save it for things like Clef. And I'll keep my own Clef for things like these, which means, what do I not need? I don't really need Skarmory. Honestly, I think Garchomp is the play here. Because he has this. Well, maybe I should keep... Nah, Garchomp is the play. As he does Steam Eruption, doesn't knock me out, does get the burn. There it is. Can't even pretend I'm surprised. I'm just gonna go for Dragon Claw here. If he goes out to Clef, good play, but he does go out to Lando, so I'm going to get a little damage off on this thing. That is unfortunate about the burn, but there's nothing I can do about that. As he's even Rocky Helmet, so, you know, that's cool. Now I can... I don't even know what I can do. Go out to Clef, I guess, and maybe Moonblast. I might lose this game just because, you know, losing Garchomp for no real reason is always, you know, unfortunate. He's most likely going to go for U-turn into his Magnezone. Not much I can really do about that, though. Why did I keep Clef? What does it do? I mean, whatever. Damage on Magnezone is still damage, I guess. And he'll be taking rocks, and, you know, we'll see. He might even go this thing. I really don't know what he's bound to do. All I know is I'm put in a pretty bad position after losing Garchomp for no reason. Just gonna protect right here, see what he does. He might Volt Switch. If he does, that'll be nice. As he went for Hidden Power. What's that, fire? Well, I don't know if he's locked into that, but I'm gonna go for Calm Mind. Yeah, it looks like he's locked in, so there's... I think I 1v1 this thing. I'm gonna go for a, do I want a Moonblast right now, or do I want a Wish? I'll go for a Moonblast, expecting a switch. Goes out to his own Clef, and I think I'm going to come out on top of this. Maybe. If I get special attack drops. Ah, that's the move. Just Thunder Wave and all your problems will go away. Going out to Excadrill here. I'm already tired of this. He's gonna soft-boiled here. And now show me your Iron Head switch-ins. I mean, this, of course, but, like, Does go out to Lando. I don't think this can live, even at -1, as it has Rocky Helmet, of course. Well, I'll go out to my Scarm. If he U-turns, okay, I lose my thing as that happens. And how much did I just gain? 6. So I should be at 100%, but he's going to, whatchamacallit. Would a spike help me? Would help for this. Yeah, a spike would be nice. And if he locks himself into T-Bell, as he goes for Stone Edge, I don't know why, but now I should, no, I'm not going to be in range, but he does go Mag. If he is not Specs, I might actually live. So I'm going to go for Roost here, because even if he Thunderbolts, then I can just go into my Drill. Or my Hippo, get up the sand once again. I am going to go into Hippo here if Showdown stops lagging. As it seems it did, and I'm going to go for the double into Excadrill. Because I would expect Clef to be his switch right here. As it is. And now I kind of want to click. He's obviously going to try to pivot. With that in mind, I think I have to actually go for Earthquake right now. As he does go Mag, so this should go down as it does. That's nice. And Sand is up, so he can probably go out to Lopunny, try to fake me out. Battle timer is off. No. Okay, comes back on. There's the Lope. You still have enough Sand turns, right? Oh yeah, plenty. I'm gonna Earthquake, as he does fake out for a lot of damage, like way more than I even expected. But Earthquake is like really free right here. Actually, so is Iron Head, but Earthquake is stronger, so knock out the Lopunny. Very nice. And I still have my Sand in the back, so there's this. Are you Scarfed? Even if you are, you die to Earthquake, so. And I should still have enough Life Orb hits to knock both of these out. The Sandstorm is still raging. As he goes Clef, you die to an Iron Head, and you die to an Iron Head, and Sand is still raging, so I should win this game. Unless this thing has like Quick Attack or an attack that it doesn't actually have access to. Should be able to just win right here, and yep, that's a good game. And I even live with 1 HP left as, you know, we win. So that's good. The ladder is updating, so I'll just do this. Haven't done it the entire video, so what a time to do it right now. Okay, it hasn't updated yet. This is where I was last time. Pretty sure. Just gonna refresh. Yep, we're up to 1442, almost halfway to you know, the 1500s. So I haven't concluded if I'm going to actually ladder off screen yet. I think for the time being this is, you know, a good system, because I am climbing. Like I said, if I were to have dropped this episode, I would have, you know, probably laddered off screen, but you know, since I did pretty well, I think I might just continue this. If you have an opinion, once again, let me know. If you have an opinion on anything, let me know. But ultimately, thank you for watching, and look forward to the next episode.